Welcome to the 4-hour workshop on Final Cut Studio. Now, we're glad you're here, and we would like to just reiterate one more time, please, during the event, we really need your help. Really. No photography, recording of any kind whatsoever. We really appreciate that. I'd like to first introduce our moderator for this evening from USA Today, Donna Friedkin. Let's hear it for Donna.
Oh my God, you guys are all here to see me. This is so awesome. Thank you. What do you have to ask me? Just kidding. Please welcome the director of Twilight, Catherine Hardwicke.
Can you guys hear me?
So, Catherine, do you feel like a member of the Beatles now?
Well, not exactly. We'll wait for Rob for that.
Did you know about the fan base for the series when you signed on to direct?
Yeah, I did. You guys aren't hidden. They're very vocal.
How did the project come to you?
Well, I was a juror for the Sundance Film Festival last year, and the owners of Summit were there, and they said, we want to make like 5 movies next year. See if you're interested in any of them. So they handed me this stack of scripts, and like 4 of them I just tossed to the side. No. And then I started reading this one about a vampire, and I thought, this is pretty cool. But it wasn't the script that we made into the movie. And I read the book, and the book was so much better than the script. I said, we've got to throw this away and write the script like the book. Yeah. Okay, you guys would get a kick out of this. The very first sentence in the script that we threw away was, Bella was a track star. I'm like... And what? No. And like in like the second page, she was eating in the diner with James, you know. So it wasn't good.
There's an uproar now. And of course, the question everyone wants to have answered, how did you find Robert?
How did we find Robert? Okay, we auditioned like every gorgeous guy that acts on the planet, and I'm sure you guys would have hated to be there with me, right, during those auditions. And there were a lot of other really cool guys, but a lot of them, they were like great looking, but they didn't look like they were from another world. You know how Robert looks? And I mean, he does not look like the guy next door, right? And so we were, like I kept meeting all these guys, and they were pretty interesting. But then somebody said, why don't you talk to Robert Pattinson? He's in London. And I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's kind of like, I don't know about vampires. And, you know, we were kind of laughing, and I'm like, I've got to meet you because Harry Potter's been, what was it, like, when was he in that? Like 3 or 4 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. So I didn't know how he was going to look. So he flew over from London and slept on his agent's couch, Stephanie's couch. And then he came over to meet with Kristen and I. And you guys have heard about the audition, right? Okay. So they auditioned, and they did some scenes on my bed, right? And
God, your life really sucks.
Yeah, I had my little video camera, you know, like I'm filming. I mean, that's my job, you guys, okay? And so then I could see that of all, like, Kristen auditioned with like 5 different guys, and these 2 had the chemistry. Like, it was really like electric, you know. And so the next day I looked at the video, and I'm like, okay, it's got to be Rob. Yeah.
And I know we talked a little bit about this earlier, but how did you keep the shoot kind of under wraps and private, given the interest in the movie?
Well, you guys know where we filmed, right? Portland, Oregon, and luckily it's a long drive for you guys to get to Portland, right? There's not that many people in Portland, but you know that a lot of people did come to the set and watch, and hid in the bushes, and you guys have seen the videos. So, but in a way, it was really cool because we were freezing, as you probably know. You saw the weather blogs, right, where we were just shivering and dressed up like marshmallow men and stuff like that, and getting soaked. And you'd be there like up on top of a mountain in the middle of the night and just so cold, and you just want to quit. And then you'd see a bunch of like fans, and they were there too, freezing, and you're like, okay, they care. I've got to do it. Give me another chocolate bar, I'm going back in. Because we really wanted to make it good for you guys, we wanted you guys to love this movie. So
And since there's so much expectation and so much interest in the movie, tell us what's the tone of it, what's the feel of it, how would you kind of describe it?
Well, you guys have seen a lot of trailers and footage, I think, but you can see that one of my favorite things is the chemistry between Edward and Bella. It's pretty strong, don't you think, when you see it? Yeah. How many of you guys want to be Bella when you watch the trailer? You could try to have like an out-of-body experience, right? Psychic channeling.
Well, and shall we bring out?
Yeah.
You guys, seriously, be cool.
Yeah,
Let's
be
do something a little
kind
bit
of
different
cool.
from everyone
Yeah.
else. Like, impress him with how cool you are.
Yeah. He's going to rise out of the floor right here.
He actually also levitates. Okay. Ta-dun.
Wouldn't that be cool if we did have like a trap door and...
Can you imagine if it was like a Beyonce show? Like there's a cloud of smoke and there he is.
Yeah, or he could swing down from the sky. Okay, what would be your favorite way for him to enter, you guys? Right into your seats, right?
Did you know immediately that he and Kristen had this much chemistry?
Yeah, you could see like the
tell?
first time that they did a scene, it was like electric and scary and cool. Yeah. I mean, Rob is a very special person. I think he is from another planet. I'm not sure. Okay.
All right.
So you guys have to really concentrate, and then he's going to materialize here, okay?
Focus.
Everybody, close your eyes.
Well, what was it like for you guys in Rome?
Okay, we just
give us
came
an
from
example
Rome.
of what you're dealing with.
We just came from Rome, and we did all these crazy, like, cool red carpets and stuff. And then they said, you're going to go to a bookstore and do a signing. And there was, like, this crazy crowd like this, and we had to sign, like, 1,000 million books.
Oh, my God.
And